do today. We're gonna learn and play, sing a song and pray. That's right. God really loves us. God really, really cares about you, me, our families. That's right. God's always right there. Woo! Let me fix my curls. You've tuned into Callie's world. That's right, boys and girls. Welcome to Callie's world. Oh, hey friends. Callie, you've got this. You've got this. Okay, friends, you might be wondering why your friend Callie is pacing in her room with a pair of drumsticks. Let's press rewind. The last time we were together, I, Callie Ferguson, was going to become a rock star for Jesus by learning how to play the drums, the most rocking instrument of all. It turned out to be a bit harder than I thought to play the drums, but I've been practicing, as you can see. Well, my mom and dad sometimes sing at church, and when the music leader at church heard I was learning to play the drums, they asked me to play on stage in front of people! It's okay. I just have to play the simple beat. It goes... Oh, no! Or is it... No! It's for sure. Or is it... I have to play at church, on stage, in front of people, this weekend! And now I can't even remember which beat I'm supposed to play! Oh no!
Whoa, Callie, what's wrong?
Nothing.
I just heard you were playing drums with us this Sunday at church. I'll be rocking in the band too. Rocking the ukulele.
Oh, great.
It doesn't sound great. What's wrong?
Well, it's just that I'm scared. I haven't been playing the drums very long, and now I can't even remember the beat I'm supposed to play.
Callie, it's okay to be scared. I get it. I was scared the first time I played the ukulele and sang in front of people too.
You were?
Totally.
Well, what did you do?
Well, I'd be happy to tell you all about it, but let's see what our Bible story has to say.
It's time for today's Bible story, and it comes from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 16 and 18. King Saul had disobeyed God, so Saul wasn't going to be king for much longer. But he was still king for now, and sometimes he got grumpy, like really grumpy. So Saul asked David to come and play the harp for him. When David played the harp, it comforted Saul, and it helped him feel better. So David came to live with the king. David became best friends with Saul's son Jonathan. Jonathan loved his friend very much. Jonathan gave David many things like his own robe and clothes, even his sword. David continued to serve King Saul and do everything Saul asked him to do. David was very good at his job, so Saul even gave David a high rank in the army. This meant David had a lot of power in the army. But one day, when they were coming back from the battle, the people sang about how David killed more men than Saul did. Saul didn't like this. He became so jealous and angry that one day David was playing the harp for Saul, and Saul threw a spear at David 2 times. Thankfully, David was able to get away. After that, Saul sent David away from him. But David continued to do well in everything he did because God was with him. God used David to comfort King Saul by playing the harp. When David was the one who needed comfort, God was with David and gave him comfort in his friend Jonathan. There will be moments when you are afraid. In those moments, we can know that God is with us and will give us comfort. So when you're afraid, you can say, God, you comfort me when I'm afraid.
Callie, did that make you feel better?
Actually, yeah, kind of. I mean, no matter what happens, I don't think anyone will throw spears at me like Saul did at David. Wowzers, that would be really scary.
Right? But God gave David Jonathan to comfort him. Maybe it sounded like this. That's what happened with me. I was scared the first time I played the ukulele on stage. My fingers were shaking. But then my friends in the band reminded me that they were right there with me. They would love me no matter what happened. That made me feel really good. Then I rocked the ukulele and sang like nobody was looking. It was so much fun. Callie, I'll be right there with you this weekend at church. No matter what beat you play, I'll still love you. God gives us each other when we feel scared, so that we can say, God, you comfort me when I'm afraid.
That makes me feel like rocking.
See, Callie, you're gonna do awesome. Can't wait. See you soon.
Friends, have you ever been scared to do something or of something? Look around you. Maybe God has given you someone like God gave Jonathan to David. God gave us those people for a reason, so that we can say, God, you comfort me when I'm afraid. Thanks so much for learning and growing with me, friends. Peace out!